Hello, Torah community. It's Rav Natan. I'm here to share with you some words of Torah for this week's parsha, Parshat Vetchanan. The parsha is full of Moshe recounting a lot of mitzvot and stories that have already been given or have happened to Bnei Yisrael previously in the Torah. One of the examples of that is he recounts the Aseret Dibro. The same Aseret Dibro, 10 commandments that were given in Yitro. So Moshe recounts them. Now they're mostly the same. But there are a couple differences. One of the differences that I want to focus on is in the fifth commandment. In the fifth commandment, the mitzvah to honor your parents, the way that it's phrased here is that you should honor your parents, like Hashem has already commanded you. In other words, I'm giving you this mitzvah, says Hashem, but I've already told you about it. When did Hashem already tell them about it? Like they were just got to our Sinai, they only been out of Mitzrayim for like a little bit. So when did Hashem give it to them? So Rashi explains that at Mara, which was a place Bnei Israel came after Mitzrayim, and the water was bitter. They sweetened the water. So a few different mitzvot were given to them, and one of them was kibbud av v'em. So a lot of people ask on this Rashi, what is it about kibbud av v'em, honoring your parents? It was so important. It had to be given before even they became a nation, right out of Mitzrayim, before they go to our city and look at the Torah. What is it about this mitzvah? So there are many ideas as to what's fundamental about this mitzvah. I want to give two. One is our sages teach us that the idea of honoring your parents is practice for Hashem. And when I think about everything my parents do and I acknowledge it and I say thank you, I'm now building the muscle that when I can see the things that Hashem also does for me and recognize them and say thank you for them and live with that awareness. And that's an incredible way to serve Hashem. And also part of the idea of kibbud av v'em is the idea that it connects us to the previous generation. It remembers who came before us, it remembers what happened before us. And when we do both those things, we are so strong as a people. A, because we learn to serve Hashem in a way that's constantly recognizing what he does for us. But B, we're always remembering the past and having that be a part of our present. And I think maybe that's why Bnei Israel had to have that before they even became a nation. Hashem's telling them, if you want to progress as a nation, if you want to be strong as a nation, if you want to continue for many years of history as a nation, A, you have to recognize Hashem, but B, you have to connect yourself to the previous generations, to your avot, to your imahot, to your parents, to your grandparents, and to the events of your past, and that'll keep you connected as a nation, strong as a nation in the present. I think after Tisha B'Av, that's really a message for us, because we've been holding on to the Beit HaMikdash and the fact that we've been exiled from Yerushalayim and Eretz Yisrael for thousands of years. And yet we're still remembering and we're still thinking about it. It still impacts us. And it's this idea of a Jew to always think about their past, to be able to use their past to influence their actions in the present. And with doing so, we'll be able to not only help make sure, do our best, that the things that are negative don't repeat themselves, and we're constantly growing individually as a nation, but also that we hold on to the things that matter so much that we could ultimately bring back that Beit HaMikdash, bring that Geula, bring everyone back to Eretz Yisrael, so that the past is so strong now that it's motivating me to change the present for good. Shabbat Shalom.